Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time for a little bit of mixing and just a little bit of chat. We are a bit short on casters tonight. I don't know where Bill is. He's probably out golfing or dogging. We're not 100% sure. Or he thought we were having last 2 weeks off because I did say that in July, but I meant August. So blame me. And Graham is with his AI girlfriend, I think. That's what all the plastic were behind, because he's meta. I think he's got a pocket rocket and things like that to go with it. So he's unfortunately not going to be with us tonight. But you have got myself, Benny Vapes. You've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes, and we've got our own mixing guru, which is I forgot, advocate for liberty, Tim. God, man, it throws me when
we don't have
Maestro,
the guru.
I know,
He's always AI
Maestro. I know
girlfriend.
it's not. He's on his AI. It's because I got mixed up with who's on. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to get all this sorted out. So now I've got the mixing Maestro.
There we
Guru's
are.
not
The
here.
mixing Maestro. The avocado you wouldn't want to spread on toast.
Yeah.
Tim, advocate for liberty.
So there we go. Right. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. See if you're in Twat chat. If you are in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. Just pop you out and I can see. Pop out. Pop out. Pop out. Would you like to go through a chat, Liam, while I sort this out?
Yeah, in chat tonight we have an abundance of Craig D and Kerry 2023.
And Chris
we
Earl.
also have Christopher Earl, Andy Carruthers, Tedley, Big Ken's Cupboard, Ian Thomas, Adam Pelazic,
Oh, shit.
Rocky Tooney, me, and I believe that is everybody for the moment.
That's it. Fantastic. Thank you very much. If any more comes in, we will give them a shout. So if you have got any questions in chat, just pop them in chat. If you do want to know anything about mixing you're unsure of, we can help you out there. Going to do something a little bit different. I ain't told even boys what we're going to do. I haven't told boys what we're going to be doing because I wasn't sure who we're going to be on and that lot. So I've got my down low cam that I use, which is a bit like Mix document reader. And I just thought, do you know, everybody says we don't mix. We'll do a little bit of a mix tonight. So what I've done is...
Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to do a live build, Benny.
A live build of a model plane or something like that.
I thought that he was going beyond the paywall to the next paywall when he talked about that down low cam. I mean,
yeah, or maybe we're going. Oh, it's wrong bag. We don't want that one. Or we might do a school shaver. That's the in thing at the moment. What have I done with that bag? Done with that bag? Where's your bag gone? Where's your bag? Just a minute while I find my bag. Oh, it's here.
Hey, sure. Hey, Craig.
So what I've done is I've just thrown a load of random e-liquid concentrates in there. I haven't even looked at them. I don't know what's in it, except from one. I know it's Jack from Flavour Art because it's in a biggish bottle. So I knew that one.
Jack from Puzzle line.
Pazzello line, whatever it is. I know that's in there, but I've just took an handful of random concentrates that I've got in different bags and I've put them in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to shake it up. I'm going to bring 5 out, and then I want people in chat to come up with a recipe, and then we can see what we're going to be and what they think. And I can't tell you what it's going to be because I have no idea. So I just thought 5 random flavours, we'll mix them up and we can play along out there as well and see what we're getting. But that'll come in a little bit. So that is, I didn't tell you about that. I only thought about it before we came on show. While I was sat there on my own thinking, there's only me in. What are we going to do? So if it goes right, if it goes all right, we might do this more often. We might do it another, back end at the show at one time and just do that random e-liquid making. But you've got to join in chat as well. That's the main thing. Do you know what I mean?
We occasionally do that similarly. What because we, when you're done mixing, you have a few flavors on your desk.
Yeah.
We do that every now and then. Larry and I used to do that a lot, where we'd mix only off what we had on our desk.
Yeah, well, this is just random because I don't even know what's in it. I just picked a load of different I know super sweets in it because I put super sweet in there. So I do know super sweets in there because I thought, well, if we get one that's super sweet, then I'm fine.
I got a great idea for a future show. We're gonna have to get together, buy you a box of concentrates sent to you. You don't get to open it till the show, and you got to mix out of it.
Yeah,
Liam and I get to pick the flavorings.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Liam and I,
Oh,
we
these
each get to
isn't
pick a flavoring.
well. There isn't steak in there, that's for sure. And there's no Yamaha hops or whatever, and there's no
Right.
yams in there.
You're no fun, Benny.
What?
You're no fun.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should have. You should have got a
Trust me,
rogue.
we
I
will
can throw
make it
through
much more
chicken tikka in
interesting
if
for
you
you.
want. I can throw chicken tikka and blue cheese in if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do because it stinks the house out.
Get that Parmesan cheese. That smells delicious.
Yeah.
Like a brie.
So, right. So what we're going to do is just see what we are vaping on. We'll start with Tim. What are you vaping on, my friend?
All right. Start off with this. I got the Cthulhu, the white Delrin. Got new panels in for it. And the new white Delrin tip. And this got banana caramel Oreo. And that's actually some of the ones that you guys can't get over there, so we won't even really go through it. It's a bunch of the newer VSOs. So then I got the I've got fudge brownie sundae and the avocado on top of the Lost Vape Centaurus. And that's freaking delicious. This would actually, I think, work well even in an MTL, maybe. I got to try it more. Try it. I didn't get that far. And then I just mixed this up yesterday, day before yesterday. Key lime cheesecake, a different version with 101 key lime pie in it, which I absolutely love, which is weird because some of the 101s that people love, I can't get with for their bakeries. And then I got it, and then the new, I got the nitrous purple and green Joker colors, a dual coil. And yeah, that's tasting delicious. It's like right up there with my other key lime pie, the more layered one, but this is a much simpler mix.
You're saying
So
them nitruses are quite nice, aren't you?
That nitrous has got
yeah.
banging flavor. Like it's right up there with a Hadley, for bakery flavors anyway, because it's got extra heat to it with a dual coil. Yeah, I really like that. And that's what I'm really vaping on. The rest of I got more setups, but I'm not really vaping on them. Vaping on those three in the main. So I will pass it to Liam.
Right,
Which
tonight I have got the Hadron Pro 250C. Well, on top, I've got the Steam Crave Aromomizer V2. And in that, I'm not going to tell you what I'm vaping on because he's not here tonight. I'm vaping on Net Reality's Cafe Love.
Oh, Cafe Love.
And I also have the Smock Lord 4. And in that, I have a little bottle of Cafe Love.
Yo, so showing the love tonight.
Yeah, and I will pass you over to Benny.
As I'm saying, Tim needs a purple or green mod to match the suite.
I do. I've been looking, trying to find one that, like, does anyone know of any good ones that are still available? I've seen a few, but they're out of stock. It'll match like a lime green, like really bright green like that. That's what I really want to match.
You could get a lime green Pulse 3 Squonker.
Yeah, then Squonker. I don't really want Squonker. Oh, by the way, this thing has got such a small deck, but the freaking juice well on
Say
it
that again.
has a small area inside because the deck is actually huge. Yeah,
no,
right.
because you said it that quick. It sounded like it got a small dick.
It does. No, no. Also the flat top, the chop top on it, dangerous for your lips on the dual coil one. So we switched to the other one because it's got a little bit of a protection. But no, it's got great flavor, but it holds more juice in there than you'd think. Once you juice it up, it'll last 5-10 minutes. Yeah.
Telly says, what are we mixing then? We don't know because I've got a bag of random concentrates, so we don't know. So we're hoping that everybody plays along in the chat. A small dick, exactly. That's what I thought he said. He's got a small dick. Everybody likes playing with his dick. That's that New Zealand one, isn't it? Where they're taking piss out of it. Look at my deck.
Yum.
So I am on with a bit of overhang. I'm on the Drag 3 because my batteries ran out of my Gua, with the Arbiter on top, and inside that I'm trying to get through this at home. Marge at home door. Yeah, he's fucking shite. It's proper shite. Yeah, disappointing, proper disappointing because it was old school Yorkshire Vapors stuff, and it's not good. Sorry to say. Inside I've also got the box with the cubics inside, and inside that I've got, which is short for time, I've got some Drakes, which I am gonna mix up some later on instead. I'm going to mix up some of my favourite, which is Makazawa 4 from the juice cabin, which is Simple Leaf, which I got before they changed over to Dark Star. So I bought myself, treated myself to 50ml of it. So I'm hoping they keep it exactly the same. I know they've got probably a year's supply, I think it is, or eight months supply of the original stuff from Juice Cabin on the neck tobaccos. So obviously that's been, the Guarbita is not here. It's ran out of batteries. I need to get myself some more batteries. That's my thing. And that is it. That's all I've got. I've got loads of other shit on my desk, but that's it. Do you know, I had a package attempted. Normally, my postman is really good. He puts it in my safe place, which is usually the fucking bin. And what is it? He put a card through letterbox. Sorry, you want in? Well, no, I'm at work, dickhead. Of course I'm not going to be in. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll attempt it to do it on the next day. So I went on, you can go online and you can change it. So I changed address, sent to my mum's. And the fucker tried to deliver it to my address again. So I'm like, well, I still want in and I've changed address. Now when I click on it to change address, it goes, you've already changed your address. So what am I supposed to do now? Try to ring them up. And all you get is an automated service saying, give them your tracking details. Give them your tracking details. It goes, yeah, we tried to deliver that on date. Look at the note. It tells you how to get it redelivered. I'm like, yeah, I've tried that. It won't let me do it. So who do I fucking talk to? And then you go in a queue and it says, sorry, why do they always do that? We're really busy. Unusually busy.
I think it's done on purpose. Every organisation you phone lately has that answering message. And I think it's done on purpose to make them seem more important and busier than they actually are.
And
So
it
you just
also
put the
keeps
phone
them so
down.
they don't have to answer the calls, so people that have no patience, and they can keep less staff.
It's like you phone the doctors at 8 o'clock in the morning, bang on 8 o'clock. You are calling number 45 in the queue.
Yeah.
What?
You open at
Simon,
8.
you all right, mate? Long time no see. Yeah, like I say, 8 o'clock. No, they don't open at 8. You just try to get in a queue at 8 o'clock. Mine don't open till 8:30.
Oh,
So mine goes, sorry, we are shut. Deed.
Oh no, mine just says you're like call a number, ridiculous number in the queue. And then if you leave it a minute, you drop down to like number 12.
Yeah. Well, I got that. I've got a phone call, missed call off them saying, and then a text message, urgently, can you get in touch with us? I've been trying to get an appointment with them for ages and never could get through. So I rings them back 2 seconds later after I get this text message, and I got saying, sorry, all our receptionists are busy at the moment. Please try again later. Dee. Well, you've just fucking rung me, so I went in. There's one guy, the surgery's empty, and phones won't even fucking ring.
And the really irritating one that happens a lot at the moment. I know this is vaping related, but it's a nice little rant. I'm enjoying it. One of the really annoying ones that happens a lot at the moment is the phone will ring, then someone will pick up, and then they put the phone straight down on you.
Oh, that's.
oh yeah, I've had that happen
yeah.
a lot lately.
Oh
When
no, I mean when you actually phone these companies, you'll be like
right.
They'll pick up and then hang up on you.
Yeah, number 20 in the queue. You've been waiting for like 15 minutes, and then the phone will hang.
Yeah.
Who was it I called? I was on the phone for on hold for like 45 minutes to an hour, and I did that. It's like the first one says the lady goes, yes, I'll connect you to another one. Put me on another like 40. It was like insane. I was like on for half an hour, and then I got on another 45-minute hold, and then that person did the. It's like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I basically like an hour and a half sitting here and I haven't even gotten through. Someone had to start all over. Oh
yeah. We get it on when I ring up manufacturers, to ask them a question about the boilers. The worst one is, we'll ring you back. Just leave a message. We'll take your details, ring you back. Right, I'm only going to be here like an hour. When are you ringing me back?
Oh yeah, it was for my medications when I had my medication issues with trying to get everything straightened out with those. That's what it was. So it was medical related. It's like, this is actually an emergency. I'm running out of my medicine. And that's what I had to deal with.
Exactly. It's really ridiculous. Bloody ridiculous. So anybody got any questions about mixing? Do put them in chat. Have you been working on anything? Has anybody been working on anything out there? Have you been playing around with some of your concentrates? Have you been doing your summer mixes? Have you been doing your winter mixes? Are you doing your autumn mixes, your fall mixes? What have you been
Oh,
doing?
this week's mixes for the show were so good for yesterday. Oh, craving mixes, things you've been craving. There's some serious contenders in that one that sounded good,
I bet they want a
including Rock.
donut in there. I don't want a donut in there,
Oh,
will they?
definitely a donut in there. Yeah.
And what I saw earlier in the week had me thinking, B&M
Oh, yeah.
have released a range of ice cream syrups,
Oh, yeah.
but it's blackjack,
Ah,
fruit
right.
salad. It's along all of the classic sweets you can now buy as an ice cream syrup. And
Okay,
maybe
yeah.
think, what sweet will actually work with ice cream? You know, because
Yeah.
you see
yeah.
people you see people doing
Strawberry
stuff like
sauce.
you see people making candy mixes too.
Yeah,
Just
mango.
just because
yeah.
we got an American in the room, you'll see people making candy mixes like fruit pastels.
Yeah.
But you don't see people doing fruit pastel ice creams.
No, true. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
But
Was
would
a
it work
big
though?
one.
Would it work? Would it work?
But surely it's something to actually play around with them.
A fruit salad one. That would
Yeah.
go well with it. A fruit salad, which is just a different fruits in a sweet, in it. Do you know what I mean? A fruit
Yeah.
salad that'd go really well with an ice cream.
Yeah,
You
same,
know,
same
a
as
blackjack.
same as blackjack, yeah. And
Yeah.
Ian Thomas has put drumsticks up.
Yeah, drumsticks would go well with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshmallow flumps. Yeah, marshmallow goes well with it. Right, so we've got a couple of recipes. You want to bring Rockies up? Quick bounce. Recently bought my first borrow recently. When mixing recipes, do you indeed to adjust my flavour senses for MTL?
Oh yeah.
I would say yes, slightly up them.
So
Slightly
yeah,
up.
Rocky's recipe was this is one that Bob mixed last night. And I got to mix this one because I want to try it. Because we talked about on Monday we were talking about the new Wonder flavors, and a lot of these new gummies are like kind of syrupy. So Rocky went with that with this one. He's got this the 50-50, craving the classic taste of the Canfield's 50-50 soda, part grapefruit, part lime, all outstanding. And he used Chris Switzer Soda's VSO. You guys can get that over there. Fizzy sherbet, Babe Trainers area at 0.4. Grapefruit gummy candy, Wonder flavors at 2, using it like a syrup. Lime gummy, Wonder flavors at 2, that also has a syrup. And then super sweet from Capella at 0.6. So I thought this was a genius way to use these new flavors, considering the way
That's not Rocky's recipe.
No, there's no milk and honey.
There's no milk and honey in it. That's not Rocky's.
This is Rocky's with a limited stash he had to use, because if you notice, he uses well, he did use Vape Train. That's an older one. That's Rocky's recipe, and that actually looked like a great idea. So I like this. And then you were talking about donut. That one actually came out for yesterday too, because Dave Lloyd made the gooey sugar donut. AP TPA at 2.25, crispy donut FA at 1.5, glazed donut Wonder flavors at 2, marshmallow gooey Wonder flavors at 0.5, the new pastry cream for Wonder flavors at 1, powdered donut, it's also new at Wonder flavors at 3, super sweet and Perlum at 1, sweet coconut flavor at 0.5, and Zappola flavor art at 2. So if you wanted that donut, I think it might be a little sweet for you, Benny, but I have a feeling you'd like it.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that one.
We had some good ones yesterday. Really good flavor. Take me see
like I say, Craig's just put in, recently brought my first bottle. When mixing recipes, do you indeed adjust my flavour senses for MTL? Adam's just put in, I tend to use less flavours and try to use flavours I can push higher when making MTL mixes. So yeah, you can either go really simple and do it like a disposable sort of thing and keep it simple fruit, a couple of simple fruits, or you could try pushing your flavours up, because you are going to lose that in, because like say bakeries are not going to shine on an MTL. Everybody's worked that out, that it doesn't, sort of bakeries don't come through that well because you're not getting the heat. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So you might need to sort of readjust what you're vaping, rather than, like Adam says, maybe go for something a bit simpler where you can push these flavours a little bit higher. If you want a cream, you can use that 15%, whatever Nevans uses sweet cream, is it at 15%?
Is it the
SSA whipped cream.
SSA whipped?
Whipped cream at 15%. If you want a cream, apparently that's a
16%.
banger.
Isn't that what Graham did? 16? Because he had to
16,
beat
yeah.
Nevins 14.
Greg D says disagree. What are you disagreeing with, son? What are you disagreeing with, son? Objection. Overruled. Fucking don't know what he's objecting to. Mike Haynes is trying to work on a fiery ginger beer.
I
that
think
they
with
do
a new
at-
ginger beer flavor, that ginger beer's got some bite to it.
What's that with VSO?
No, the new Wonder Flavors ginger beer.
Oh, right,
you do have Bundaberg over there? Bundaberg ginger beer?
No, we have Jamaican ginger beer.
I saw Ian talking about Bundaberg. It seems like Sainsbury's might have picked that up now.
It's like a real ginger forward, like it's a bad description because they don't have the same flavor profile, but it's like made like a root beer.
I love ginger.
But it's completely ginger forward and spices. So
yeah, I love ginger. I love spices. I love beer. Don't like ginger beer.
No, I'm not a fan of
it's
ginger beer.
Not the same
either,
thing. Yeah. I was trying to explain. We were trying to explain that to Sam. Sam kept thinking beer. It's like, don't think beer. This isn't beer.
No, it's it's spicy pop.
Yeah, spicy
I'm
soda.
not a fan of ginger beer.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, it's
not.
Nah,
it burns my throat too much. So
Levi Roots does one, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah. Levi Roots has got his own ginger beer. Because it's Jamaican, innit? Jamaican love a ginger beer. Yeah. That's why we have Jamaican over here. You see all cans with Jamaican ginger beer. So it's a bit of a thing in Jamaica that they all like the ginger beer, but I'm not. It don't do all for me, personally. But you might want to try that then, Mike. Try the new one. Sainsbury's, but we have better ones, yeah. We have better ones, apparently.
Yeah. I imagine you probably do. The ones over here, the typical ginger beers that are made here, are sweeter and not nearly as spicy as that. So that's why I had to go that far to like the Munderberg. That's the only one that has that real pungent ginger. What we get over here is kind of watered down version, like sweeter. Turned it into more of a root beer almost flavor.
All right, Craig saying that. Go. So
I'd say for a ginger beer, the first ginger I would actually reach for would be the Vape Train ginger root, if you can get hold of it.
And I think it was Daniel was saying that the closest ginger to this is like the Nature Flavors ginger. It's that real potent ginger. Yeah. Same with the bread ginger, the new bread ginger. It's got that same potency. It's not quite as strong as the ginger beer, but it's there. So you better like ginger in order to get that flavor because it's gonna be there. Yeah. You're gonna taste it.
Yeah, if you got to like ginger, if you like it. I like to say I'm not a massive fan of it myself. Grade 8 saying bakeries work fine. MTL, mate. A warmer MTL, 15 to 20 watts, decent.
Yeah, that fudge sundae I made, that actually worked in MTL. I tried that in MTL.
Yes, that's what I was going to say with the mouth to lung is I would mix up a small bottle of your recipe first and try it. Then if it doesn't work for you, then start increasing flavors or messing around with the recipe to try and get those notes that you want. With increasing mouth to lung, when I've done it before, I've always bumped them up by 25%. Not bumped up the whole flavor percentage to 25%, but bump up every flavor 25%. So if you've got one in at like 1%, take it up to 1.25.
Yeah, just slightly.
And it's generic because sometimes you'll find some flavors when you do that make more of a difference than others, and it's going to be a balancing act for sure.
I'll tell you what you might want to get if you want to do sort of testing. You might want to get yourself a Berserker mouth to lung RDA. Do you not like a proper mouth like Berserker is a mouth to lung RDA? If you want to try it out of the mouth to lung, because it's exactly the same. Instead of having to put it in a tank all the time, you can get a mouth to lung RDA.
Flavor testing is great, but one of the problems you've got is when you're using a reference RDA like the Berserker, if that's not what you normally vape on, you might get
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic flavour from the Berserker, and then when you switch back to your usual mouth to lung tank, you're not getting anywhere near those notes.
We'll just use Berserker then.
Yeah.
If it tastes great on Berserker, just use Berserker. Grady says, yep. Most of my shit ends up around 20%.
Yep.
So, Anka says, I mixed up some Nom Noms Essence mint with some Flavour West vanilla bean ice cream. Lovely.
Ooh, sounds good.
So, I'm guessing he's gone with a one shot and just added some vanilla. See, this is the thing.
Some of
these just think,
these here.
yeah, just put a bit of one shot in it and then add a concentrate to it if you want to change it. If you find something
I've got two of them right
that you
here.
like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, Craig. The percentages don't matter. People tell you that you can't use those flavorings at 30%. If you're enjoying it at 30%, then you can use those flavorings at 30%.
Yeah, exactly. The one thing about MTL that I did find, simpler is better. You know how we layer to kind of get our flavors of our own, restricted direct lungs or direct lungs. You don't, when they do in the MTL, less layering in most cases actually is more beneficial and more like bumping a flavor. It doesn't.
Oh, they're not one shots, they're both concentrates.
It doesn't do the same thing as well in most cases. There are exceptions, but
and I'm saying I was just looking at the Berserker, been kind of wanting MTL, RDA, RTA. The Berserker's all right, actually. It's not a bad little mouth to lung. Matt, you all right, mate?
Yeah,
I just got out Patriot. That's an MTL.
Rocky said, Rocky said he uses Voltro RBA in a Burra on mixed with no changes. Now, one of the things you might find is, say you're vaping 70-30. When you go to mouth to lung, you drop down to 50-50. Just that increase in PG and decrease in VG can bump those flavors up anyway.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, your PG will. Your PD definitely will. Just bumps it.
A lot of people will stick to the same and use them in both, but sometimes you will, just that PG, because it's a flavor carrier. You're bumping your flavor carrier up.
Yeah. And
you won't get the throat hit you get normally, like with the RDA too. The throat hit will be lessened because it's MTL.
Do you want to bring Mike's ginger beer recipe up? He's dropped it in chat.
What's going on here? Is my chat screwed up? I'm in a live chat. Does that work? There we go. There we go. Now I can get it. Oh, I see Craig. Said Mike? Oh yeah, Mike right there.
Craig's getting excited.
Yeah, there it is.
He's typing in cappies again.
Yeah.
The Bundas are mine.
Bundas
actually, that's the Bundaberg. I like that. I get that whenever we go to a certain pizza spot we go to. Always carries them. I love them. So ginger beer, the new Wonder Flavors ginger beer, super concentrated at 4%. Ginger root from Vape Train in Australia at 0.75. Heat from Flavora, user defined at 0.5. And lemonade Loran's at 2. Ooh, so it's going to have a little bit of zip on. I like this. I'd try that. So this is my first attempt at ginger beer. Ginger beer is one of my favorite drinks. I love fiery. A fiery once one, hence the addition of flavor or heat. Wonder Flavor ginger beer is based on the addition of VTA ginger root, based with the addition of, and added Loran's lemonade to give it that fizz.
That Loran's lemonade is not a bad one, to be honest with you. Add that with some strawberry, and it makes it like a a refresher.
I just recently got that Loran's lemonade because of us. Here,
yeah.
I can't remember who was mentioning. I don't know if it's Liam.
No, I've done it. I did it with
might have been one of you guys actually mentioned it recently. I just got it in my most recent order.
Yeah, it's not bad lemonade, to be honest with you. Matt Polly said, decided to get ahead this year and mix a big bottle of berry cheesecake ready for Christmas period. Plenty of steep time. Yeah, get it steep, son. Do you want to bring Craig D's up? He's done.
Yep, that's what I was getting right now.
There's my apple tobacco shouting at me. Shouting. We did see, son. If you want to type in caps, you've got to put £2.50 in.
Apple Backy V2. Fuji Apple Flavor Art at 2.75. Vanilla Bourbon Flavor Art at 1. Western Smooth Vampire Vapes at 12%.
It's a one shot. It's a one shot, is that? So he's used the tobacco base as a one shot, which is a good idea because it's if you like the tobacco in that, you can add to it, can't you?
Yep. No off notes. Bourbon. Nothing bourbon about it. It's supposed to. Yeah, that is actually it's a vanilla flavoring. It's just one type of vanilla, for instance, like the pipe tobacco vanilla. It's hard to explain this, but tobacco perfectly without giving the actual vanilla notes. It lifts the tobacco. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just bringing out that
nice simple mix. I like that.
It is, yeah. But that's the idea of using a one shot to use it as your base mix for you to add on. So if you found a cheesecake in a one shot that you really liked, and you thought, oh, it's a really nice cheesecake, but I like it as a strawberry or I like a mango in it, you can play around with it, can't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And do it that way. And that gets you ahead in the mix because you haven't had to do the base. You can add the base. You're just building on the base.
Mike's saying drop the heat by half in that recipe.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I like the idea of it. I mean, the ginger beer is pretty damn good. I was surprised. I fought for that one. Like from beta, I fought for that. I was like, oh, I like it. I don't know what I'll ever mix it in, but I can just one shot this. I'm okay.
Yeah. Martin says, question, I mix 70-30, but if I decide to be lazy, and would max VG really make a difference? If so, why? All it do is probably give you more clouds. Might be a little bit sweeter because VG is sweet, so you might not have to add as much sweetener to it.
It'll affect the steep time of the recipe as well. So if it takes 3 weeks to steep, it might end up taking 4 or 5.
Yeah. So that, like I say, you might not have to add much to it because have you ever tasted VG on your hand? If you taste VG on your hand, it's really sweet. It's really, really sweet. Yeah. So if you're going up higher on that VG,
and you can have you ever tested the soy versus the palm? Night and day for sweetness. That soy is
right. No, we just get
the palm derived is so much better. Don't bother with it.
Is it just? I never looked at it. I just get VG. I don't know where it's from.
And to answer your question, Tetley, I will have a look at doing a Rio when I get back to mixing again.
What's he saying?
Yeah, back to mixing again because he does a lot of commercial liquids lately. There, Liam.
No,
Rio.
Yeah, I'm being lazy. I burnt myself out a little bit. I think doing so many recipes over the years and doing all the flavor testing and everything else, I just burnt myself out a little bit. Just wasn't really feeling mixing.
Yeah. Matt Polyport, should Bianchi will let you know I used the Tri-Effects of yeast with cheesecake. It's a nice yeast with cheesecake, is that? With a cat graham crust and a New York cheesecake with a drop or two of Bavarian cream. Just give you that little bit of thickness.
With mixes of different cheesecakes, you can make so many different variants and find your sweet spot with all the different ones. There's a lot of good ones out there depending on what you're looking for.
Rocky Junior's bought a simple old school summertime mix. You want to bring that up?
I have it ready. I was just waiting for you. I was waiting for you to get to it.
Yeah. Alanki's putting a question. Tim, approximately how many concentrates do you have?
Ooh, how many what? Testers are a lot of them. I've got a lot of testers.
How many concentrates?
Concentrates? There's a lot that aren't in the LR. So somewhere around 1900 at least. But pineapple raspberry smoothie here. Craving this easy fruit summertime mix. This sweet tart, thicky, creamy pineapple raspberry smoothie recipe is perfect. The perfect treat to help you beat the summer heat. That'll fit right into next Saturdays. Following Saturdays. Greek yogurt, flavor of penis, TFA at 2.5. Pineapple TFA at 2. Raspberry sweet, TFA at 3. Super sweet Capella at 1/2. And yogurt from Flavor West at 2. Yeah, this is actually
quite nice, yeah.
It's quite nice and simple, but yum.
Yeah.
Raspberry sweet with it, yeah.
All the classic flavors in there too.
That's a lot of classic flavor right there, isn't it?
Old school mixing.
That's what I'm going to say. You'll probably people will probably find that they really like that because it's old school mixing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you're mixing for a while, you probably have those flavors. That's the other advantage.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that would be quite a nice mixes. That if you like that yogurty taste, if you're after a yogurt drink, I want to add call out for a cold vape, not menthol. Where's the best place to get it from? There's a few places you can get it from. You can get it from Darkstar. Darkstar do it. I don't know if the Noms do it. Noms do it as an additive, I think. There's a few places you can get it. WS23. I think Darkstar call it something different of WS23.
I know if he wants Coolada, and Coolada is WS3.
Oh,
I
you
got a
also have
question for
Coolada,
Liam.
not WS23. Oh, right, sorry, I was reading that. Yeah.
Well,
Coolada's different, though. Coolada's different
is.
from...
Yeah,
Just
if
don't
you
get
just
fall into this trap, because Coolada
Isn't
is
Coolada
totally
WS3?
different. Yeah, he just said, yeah, it's WS3. Did
Yeah.
Liam.
if you want cold, you want WS23.
Yep.
If you want cold with a little bit of a taste, you want Coolada.
Coolada's got a minty taste. It tastes a bit minty.
Yeah, it's more. It's almost.
If you want that full-on cold mint, you want menthol.
Yeah.
And if you want to freeze your throat, get WS5. Which, by the way, Liam, where's a good place to source that? I need to get some of that. I don't have WS5. I've
I don't
been
think you
wanting.
can get it here, WS5.
No, WS5 and WS12 apparently are very, very cold, but I don't know if you can get them from anywhere for vaping.
No, I don't think you can get them. I don't think they're doing them. But yeah, Coolada has a total different taste. It's like a hybrid between a menthol and a WS23, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's got the... You can
Coolada's
tell
got
when
more
it's
of
got
a like it makes you think cold more than it actually is cold.
Yeah, yeah.
But it also
Yeah.
gives an off flavor for me.
I'm not
mixes-
particular Coolada. So, and that Polar Blast, same. I don't like that either.
Same. Yep.
And that gives you on the exhale rather than the inhale. It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
Polar Blast used low I can handle, but if it's turned up too much, it has a flavor to it.
apparently, Tim, if you can get a hold of that WS5, this is what I was reading a while back, was you want to do WS5 and WS23. Because WS23 gives you that mouth cold, I think it's that mouth cold, and the WS5 gives you throat cold. It might be the other way around though. A long time.
Yeah,
But
well,
this way here you
time
get the
ago I
full
read it.
cooling sensation.
Yeah.
Add that with a little Polar Blast, you'll have a full sensation, I think.
That's what Adam's just put in WS23 and Polar Blast. You get it on the inhale and the exhale, so you get it on the both. Ian Thomas says, "Who do you get your VG from? I'm very partial to special ingredients. 5 litres ordered direct, not via Amazon. 53.90 for 10 litres delivered. I get mine from Lubisol. That's where I get mine from. That's where I particularly get it from.
Mine's still Nick River.
So I got
I
all my
bought a
VG and
got a bunch
PG
of
from Lubisol.
And John sent me a bunch.
The last lot of BG I got from Darkstar.
Yeah.
Because it was cheap. It was cheaper than the others. But Lubrisol are fantastic as well, and really, really good quality.
Yeah, that's what I got. I know Graham were looking into it, and I think Les did at one point when I was talking to Les, because I was talking to him, said, "Oh, I got it from when it juice came." I said, "Oh, I get it from Lubisol direct from them." And he went on and had a look, and wholesale price Darkstar were well cheaper than what Lubisol was for wholesale, because obviously we're buying in drums. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so Darkstar is probably a good if you're gonna get it from there. But like I say, I get it from Lubisol myself. Buxton said it can only use Coolada 0.2% max with fruity mixes.
Yep. Yeah, I get if it's used really low, I can kind of handle it. But if you turn up that Coolada, for me, it just kind of ruins the flavor of a mix. But it depends on your sensitivity to it and if you're used to it. Some people, because of the commercial liquid, the Coolada might actually be their go-to. You never know.
Yeah. Mike says ICD liquids are good when you've got a cold, opens your airways.
It also is good for like if you have cold weather induced asthma, which I do. Like if I forget to take my inhaler, like I didn't even know this until a couple years ago. That's why I've been dealing with this my whole life, and finally the doctor figured it out. I go outside and I feel like I'm short of breath when it's really freezing cold out, like below zero. And if I forget to take my inhaler 5 to 10 minutes before, because that takes time to work, I can just take myself out my little pod device with WS23 in it. Clears me right up instantly. It can be used for medical reasons too. See, wow, amazing, huh? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's bad for you, right?
Yeah. Technically used to use loose mill. Now dark star, it's clean. Loose mill's all right if you're in Scotland. It's too much on postage if you're anywhere else, to be fair. If you're up Scotland, it's fine. If you're in Scotland, loose mill. If you're down in England, use Lubisol or Dark Star. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're in Scotland, use Dark Star. So Ian Thomas says, interesting. Thanks, everyone. So there you go.
What Rocky, I've used that before. The Amazon.
Rare plus raw.
Raw VG.
What's that? Rare and raw. What's that?
It's just like a brand on Amazon. It's pretty good. It's like 99.7% pure or 99.9, whatever. And that point whatever is just water.
Right.
And it's a good VG. It's got a nice sweetness to it. If anything, it might be a little more sweet than your average VG. It's not bad.
Yeah, you can get some. I've had some bad VG when I bought it from places, and I thought, oh, this don't taste right clever.
I bought one time when I first started off mixing. I bought soy. That's why I realized soy is terrible. Do not buy soy VG. You can use it, but man, it's not worth it. It's gross.
I tell you what, I did for Aquarius one. Have you seen that? When I first started mixing, I got some from Totally Wicked.
Aqueous.
Well, it's watered down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't realise that. I just got some VGPD and they give me that. I'm like, why does it say aqueous? And everybody's telling me you need fucking
has water in it.
Monopropylene glycol, and I'm getting fucking aqueous and fucking VG. I'm like, what the fuck's this? And then I realise it's water. It's just watered it down. I don't think it made any difference, right? But I don't know whether it did. I'm guessing it was watered down with distilled water. I'm guessing that's what's in it.
I think that aqueous slicer is more for people that are VG sensitive.
Right. So yeah, I did get some of that and I didn't really get it. So I just stuck to getting the proper stuff that says monopropylene glycol on it.
And it's very light on this, but VG can be one of those things that might be dependent on your taste, which brand you like better. Because there is a difference in flavor sometimes to a degree. Like sweetness level's a big one.
I used to use vodka with my mixing.
All right, yeah.
I found after 6 or 7 shots I couldn't see properly to mix them.
Yes, it didn't matter what it tastes like.
One time I ran out of VG and I actually went to Tractor Supply and got theirs because theirs is pure for cattle. Yeah. It's made for cattle, but it's pure.
Yeah, as long
and
as
it was decent too. It was right about the borderline, right around the same as the rare and raw.
Yeah, as long as it's pharmaceutical grade.
It is.
Yeah, you can get it from what is it as well? You can get it from Bootsy's over there at chemists.
Actually, at the time, I found it was actually just about on par with buying from Amazon. It's almost now you go to Tractor Supply, you pay twice as much because the prices went up. But
now I've tried that. I ran out of VG, so I phoned up a couple of Boots to chemists to ask them if they actually sold VG because I wanted to make cough syrup. And I was told, no, they don't stock it.
It's on their website. They've got it.
Yeah, so maybe you can only order it from their website now. Maybe you can't actually get it from the shops. There's only certain shops that do sell it.
Right. Don't know. Like I say, I have seen it on the website, and I know they do say. I think you get it from Tesco's and places like that as well if you look around. Yeah. Adams used Walmart VG in a pinch when I first started mixing. I'm still alive, lol.
Yeah. I think Adam was another one that said he tried the soy before too. I believe it was Adam. I can't remember who I was talking with the other day, and they mentioned it too. It's like I just made the mistake. I ordered off Amazon. It was pure, but it was the wrong VG. So pay attention to that. Palm derived.
No, not palm derived. You don't want palm derived.
You don't like palm derived?
No, there was this whole thing with palm derived where they're actually cutting down rainforests and the poor orangutans are suffering.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
because of it. Yeah. No, I think a lot of ours is rapeseed oil derived.
Grapeseed oil.
Rapeseed derived, yeah, I believe.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've tried that.
rapeseed. Yeah, that's what we use. Ours is rapeseed, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Telly thought Boots just sold it as sexual lubricant. And Fee said I bought VG from a chemist store in lockdown. Ian Thomas said a few years ago he did get 250ml from VG from Boots. It was okay, USP food grade.
It's probably just a Boots, but there's probably just a couple of Boots that I tried locally. They're absolutely useless and don't sell it.
See now that rare and raw is derived from vegetable oil. I was just checking that too. That wasn't a bad one either.
Ours is vegetable
Yeah.
glycerine. Vegetable glycerine.
No, I'm curious on the nicotine other one.
I don't know what it's derived from. I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm sure there was this big move to rapeseed crops for VG instead of palm.
Vegetable glycerin purity. It doesn't say what it's derived from. That's weird. Nick River.
No, this don't here. This don't say what it
doesn't say where it's derived from.
no,
Just says
this don't either.
vegetable. So I'm thinking maybe vegetable oil. Maybe I was wrong on the palm.
Oh, no,
is the palm one the one that's really super sweet though?
You can get palm one, yeah. You can get palm one, which is yeah, that one is a very sweet one. But yeah, there was this whole big thing a while back about deforestation due to well, palm crops for VG and things like that. Because VG is used a lot in the baking industry as well. It's food additive in a lot of stuff.
Oral use only. Tetley says Rocky said that once grabbed the hand sanitizer instead of lube, it still stings.
That's the palm grab I've used before. That is palm grab.
Boots VG is just called glycol. Glycerol.
From the ingredient supplier. The ingredient supplier one is one I've used before. It's really sweet. I haven't used that in a long time though. I don't know if I'd still like it. I wonder because my sweetener levels went down over time.
Mate.
Used to use a lot more sweetener than you do now. So
yeah, Martin says that's what makes the FDA and any others look stupid. It's bad for you, but it's all farmer grade. Go figure. Exactly.
Yeah,
but it's
farmer grade. They used to pump some of this stuff through the HVAC systems at the hospital to cut down and stuff, but it wasn't cost effective. It's like
that was PG.
Yep,
because it used to be used in asthma pumps as well.
Yeah, but you think about it when
cut
you
down on the amount of pathogens and bacteria in the air.
Yeah, it's
what do you think is in your smoke machines? What do you think is in your smoke? Exactly what's in the smoke machine? VG.
100% VG.
Yeah.
Your inhalers. Your inhalers. What do you think's in there?
Exactly. It's because
you can breathe that in, but you can't breathe that in. Wait a minute, why can't I breathe that? It's the same thing.
Because it's got nicotine. It's not that. It's the nicotine. If you didn't have nicotine on, the probably
nicotine. It's basically head to head with caffeine. But you can't give up your energy drinks or your coffee, can you, sir? No. Their politicians aren't going to give that up. So they just whatever. Hypocritical.
Right. So are we going to crack on with this little bit of a lucky dip?
Let's torture Benny. Come on, let's torture Benny, guys.
Matt says I've been ordering from ELFC for VG and PG for a while now. Don't know much about others worth checking out on the market. ELFC's alright. I've not tried the stuff on there, but ELFC you'll probably get it from like a Dark Star or Lubisolve or someone like that in vats, and then distill it into their own, decant it into their own bottles and sell it.
One of the bigger things for me with ordering from say Dark Star or Lucimel or Lubisolve is I will order just the VG. Nothing else will sneak into my basket.
Yeah. I
believe Daniel from Noted, I believe he orders most of his from Bull City. It's VG and VG.
Yeah, if you're buying stuff from places and you're going to put an order in, you might as well order it from that place. Yeah. So if you're going to Dark Star for some stuff, order it from there. Because obviously you can throw some extra bits in with shipping. But Lubisolve do their own concentrates as well. I've had a couple from there.
Yeah, I
Really?
know,
Just-
but I've never been tempted to throw any in my
I have.
basket. With the same as Darkstar, I've never been tempted to throw any of these in my basket. So I know
Yeah.
I'm pretty safe going on.
These
to
ones here, when I
VG.
throw these on on a NOM's site, a lot of these are really good ones. So like I have a few of them that are cupcake world ones, and it's like, yeah, these are good. And yeah,
Right.
those short fills are nice.
Right, so you're going to have to get it here, like, what is it, vaping calculator or whatever, and type it in. What have I done with my bag now? I've lost my bag again.
Yeah, we want to do this on. You want to do it, Liam, on VC?
Well, you're going to have to type them in because I'm going to have to mix it. I can't look at screen. So it is just random. Look, it is just random
There
different
with me a
mixing
sec.
there.
So he just
can
picked the
see.
top 20 of his favorite flavors, threw them in there.
And they are. You all right, mate? So it is just random. It really is just. I've just got all sorts in there. I don't even know what's in it, to be honest. Where you can see is just.
How many are we going to
flavours.
do in this mix? How many flavors you picking?
Five. Unless it's shit and it'll be one. Right, so we're going in. We're going in.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to log into VC a minute.
All right, well, we're not jugging in then. We're not getting in. Ding.
If he didn't throw beef in there, I'm upset.
No, I didn't put beef in. Well, I don't think I did. Don't know. I could have done.
If you pull beef out of there, I'll throw a party.
Are we in? Are we in?
Let's see if I am logged in. Yes, I believe I am.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. They sign me into the forum first.
We don't want to be in
Right,
forum.
I'm in.
You're in. Right.
I'm in.
So here we go. Random. We go down to the bottom. Having a good mix. The first one out is super sweet.
That's not.
I'll keep that
Right.
out. I'll keep that out because
All
that's
right,
just an
10% super sweet.
additive. Yeah, I'll keep that out as it's just an additive. We'll add that in anyway. So right, the first flavour.
Now this seems rigged. He pulled out super sweet first. Come on. Rhubarb. By who?
And this is Nature's
Flavors?
natural range.
Natural
The
range.
natural range. So it's naturally extracted rhubarb, is that? It is a Chinese takeaway bag. No, I got it from Flavour that when they were at thingy in there.
Right, so what's
So-
the first fruit? Rhubarb?
It's the natural range rhubarb. Never used this. No one ever knew about it. It's
Yeah, I have no idea what that tastes like.
no, neither do I. So I got it other week just to try.
That could be a winner or not.
So it's rhubarb. Right, next one.
Rhubarb compote. Hey, cheater. It's a little bit
Was it Nature's
banana.
Flavor?
One on one
Nature's
banana?
Flavours? Was it Nature's Flavors rhubarb? Sorry.
Natural range rhubarb.
That's what I was trying to figure out who Natural Range was. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
It was off of it was like their own natural extracted thing. We worked it out. It's a proper company, I think. So, but one on one, banana. No, mate, I've randomly picked some, just took some out of some
He already
bags.
picked one that he can't find in the database. I can't find it either. One on one bananas in there at least. Banana rhubarb.
Yeah. There's no one-on-one banana. I think, here.
I think it might be another different banana. Which one is that Resolve? No, it's Wonder Flavors. I can't really read it.
Citrus
Banana
drink,
one-on-one.
five
Citrus
fruits.
Five fruits. Five fruits.
Yes, five
That'll go
fruits.
good with the rhubarb and banana for that matter. That'll be yeah. You're
Only
looking at
problem
a
with doing
drink
this, I go
recipe.
blue now.
Now you got like a drink mix going.
Natural
Rigged.
range, that's
Rigged.
from Love Honey. Right.
Let me see if I can find on ELR.
Oh, another natural one.
Passion
Hang
fruit.
on.
Yeah, you're
Hey.
definitely getting a drink mix here.
It's not let me out the one-on-one banana.
Banana. Banana. Right. Last one.
I noticed that every time I click on one-on-one banana, it
Oh.
just gets rid of the flavor.
Natural Rain Alchemist is what's coming up as.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Natural Range
Alchemist.
Alchemist. Yes. That's the one.
Jungle flavors. Which one's strawberry sweet? Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got like you got a nice fruit mix going.
I am. What was the third flavor?
It was natural range
Passion fruit.
passion fruit.
So we've got passion fruit, the natural range,
Yep.
banana
Yep.
from one-on-one, Wonder Flavors citrus drink 5 fruits. And then
Yep.
Jungle Flavors strawberry sweet.
A bit fruity, Benny, but okay, it'll work.
Yep. Got
Were-
that.
Were you able to find the Alchemist range in there, Liam?
No, it's not coming up. I've had to do that as a user defined, I think.
Mm.
There we go. There we go. You see that? You all see that, sons?
And we're adding super sweet in as well.
Yeah, we'll just put a 0.5 super sweet. So right, Benny's OnlyFans ring light. Yeah, exactly. At least it's shaken vape being through. Exactly. We can go delve back in. I can do another one after this if it goes all right. We can do 2. We can see what we've got.
Fruits. What'd you say? You got passion fruit from Natural Rain?
So yes, we got passion fruit. Passion fruit.
And what was the strawberry one? What was the strawberry?
Jungle flavors.
Sweet, strawberry sweet.
Yeah.
So
All right, so I
right,
got
so
'em- I got it all on here on ELR too. So when we name it, I'll do the other one on ELR too.
Yeah.
Because they actually got the flavorings on there.
So I've had to wash a bottle out as well, so it's got.
You said super sweet too, right? What super sweet was it?
It's
Capella?
Capella.
All right.
Right. So, what are we going to go with then? People in chat, give us some ideas.
I would start with your citrus drink. That's gonna be your base.
Yeah. So, Wonder flavors.
Citrus fruits, five citrus drink, 5 fruits. I'm really curious about that natural range stuff though, Liam. I'm
go.
not sure what it
Citrus
tastes
drink.
like.
5 fruits.
Nice flavor.
Yeah. So, what are we thinking on that? Anybody?
It's not a bad idea, Martin.
Yeah, I
Well-
agree with Tim. Have that as the base, and then add the others on top.
But I
Yeah,
still
the
need to
others on
know-
top.
Super sweet.
I'd say
0.75.
work where we want to like go with it. Start with that as a base, and then pick what we want as a main accent,
Yeah.
and then work our way down.
So, what are we going with that then? What are we going with that? What percentage are we going with that? Anybody?
I know where I
Right,
would
so-
go, but I mean, I want chat to say.
Shall I tell chat what the average is coming up as?
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
these?
Tell them what the
1.5.
average is. They might
What-
not have used it.
1.19.
So the average is 1.19.
And the one average on ELR is 1.5, so a little more higher, a little higher.
Swamp Thing says 3.5.
Oh, we're making an MTL now. All right.
We don't want that to be overpowering everything. 5, Billy.
5.
We just said average is 1.5 to 1.9.
I mean, I don't know.
3.5.
I don't think that goes weird. I think it just like at some point might self-mute or overpower everything you put at it.
I think go high with the strawberry, seeing as a brand that isn't from Love Honey. Right.
Martin
so
Saunders is saying 2.
So we're going to take a mean between 3.5, 5, 2. So what we're going to do 2.5. Do you reckon?
Sure.
Oh, we're going to go 2. Craig D's saying 2.
Liam and I are vaping sure 2.5.
Right. So we've got 3.5, 5, 2, and 2. So anybody else putting out in and don't say 10.
Hey, you just reminded me, Tim. We're not vaping it. We're at 10%, Bill. Benny.
Yeah.
2. So we've got 2. We've got 3 at 2. 2 at. So I think it's going to go with 2. So we're going to go with 2% then.
All right, they're being nice to you, Benny.
Right. So what we're going to what we're going to do 10%, 10 mil or 20 mil or.
I put it as a 30 mil because I thought that's probably going to be easier.
Yeah, I did my typical 25 because I usually leave a little room for.
We'll do 30. Go on then. So what do I need it to be then? 2%.
So you're doing 30, Liam? Is what you're doing as?
Yes. So it's actually
and
come
what,
up
what
as
nicotine are we doing here?
It's come up as 0.6.
0.6.
Benny, what do you do? 3% nicotine?
Yeah, I've done it as 3 milligram, Nick.
3.
Yeah, so 0.6, Benny.
0.6.
Yep.
0.6 or point.
2. Got it. I'm gonna have to agree. The strawberry you might want to be your next.
That banana's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know that banana good enough.
No, just in this mix in general, it's going to be a tough one to slot in there, I think.
Will that do you? 0.6?
Yeah, that's
on the nose.
Perfect.
On the nose,
Bang
0.6.
Nice.
Bang on.
Yeah. So what we're going with the next then? Are we going with the banana? Or are we going with rhubarb or going passion fruit?
Oh, I forgot about the rhubarb.
Rhubarb is gonna be a tough one to bring out.
I would go. It's gonna have to go in. I'd have rhubarb and the banana see as accent note.
Pigman just put in black juice is only for black people.
Yeah, I'm thinking rhubarb and banana would be the accent notes because you're not gonna. The banana might show, but it's not gonna be a main. Not with the others.
Don't know where that comes from, Pigman.
What you think next, Liam?
Cheers, Craig, for that. Thank you.
Yeah, you want to go strawberry forward or passion fruit forward?
I go strawberry forward, to be honest.
I was thinking strawberry too. I think strawberry would be the next big accent.
Wouldn't it be better if Benny was bigger on screen?
You gotta go for his OnlyFans for that, Hanky.
Yeah. Matt says, hang on. Red flag, Benny Scales are too clean, can't be trustworthy. This has already gone off.
Yeah, this isn't really Benny. This is someone else, and he's got a camera somewhere, some remote location. Yeah.
Martin is saying strawberry sweet next.
Yep.
Right.
And the average on ELR for that's 2. What do you?
So what we're thinking then?
I've got an average of 1.88.
1.88.
You notice VC is always a little less. Almost always.
What thing's saying strawberry at 2.5?
That can work. That doesn't go weird at 2.5.
But at 2.5, is it going to overtake the citrus drink?
Or is it going to balance nicely with it? Might actually kind of. Oh, let's look at the citrus.
Anybody else? 2.5. Average is 1.8 to 2. Don't mind 2.5 because I like a bit of strawberry myself.
Yeah, I was going to say Benny likes his strawberry though, so we could be nice to him.
Martin says 3.5. 2.5 coming up with 2 points. Got 2 for 2.5.
That rhubarb at 25% to accents.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep lifting this up and put it back down again because it'll go off if I do it.
2.49.
Craig is saying 2.49.
2.49.
1.5 off Billy Lee.
I think it should be 3.15, but that's me.
So what we're going then 2.5 because we've got 3 for 2. Well, it's not enough with Craig's. Yeah,
Yeah.
2.5.
2.5,
Okay.
Right,
which
so how much do I
is
need?
going to be 0.75.
0.75.
Agreed, Simon. It's not real. It's not the super. It's not like the ultimate strawberry, where it's gonna punch you in the face.
Will that do yet?
Perfect.
Fucking good. I'm good at this, aren't I? Good at that.
And
aren't I?
anyone would think you've done mixing before, Benny.
You would think so, wouldn't you? You would think
Not
so.
anyone, but some people might.
Yeah, you would think. Look at that. On the fucking
Uh,
nose.
Passion fruit's gonna be your next big hitter. That's gonna be there.
No, I'm not familiar with the natural
Simon
range.
says
at
that
Not
one
all.
is
familiar with
weak.
that either. But the average here for the natural range from them is 1%.
Right,
So
so,
what
Benny, have a sniff of the passion fruit. Tell
Passion
us how
fruit.
strong you think it smells.
Yeah.
Not that strong, really.
Or you just opened yourself up to a whole world of pain.
No, it's not. It's not even
Because it's
lick
saying
test.
average 1%, which I would think would be fairly strong, but okay.
It doesn't
There's
taste that strong. It doesn't taste that strong. It doesn't taste that nice either, but it doesn't taste that strong. But
Doesn't taste that nice either.
no,
How evil's chat gonna be? That's the question.
I mean, we got an average of 1% on here, like you said.
Yeah.
There's no averages on BC because I've had to put in as
You had to put
user
it in,
created.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's more than likely being used to accent something else. To be fair, because I don't think it's strong enough.
This is basically gonna blend in with the citrus I drink anyway.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a part of that because passion
exactly.
fruit
31 people watching someone squeeze a bottle. So what we're going with that? So average is 1. I probably wouldn't take it a lot more than that. 0.7. Yeah, go 0.7.
that sounds actually fair.
Yeah. 0.5,
Be the same,
1.8.
0.8.
Yes, if you want to be mean to Benny, yeah, sure.
It's not. It's really light. As the
0.5.
medicinal, the alcohol sort of taste has gone on my mouth now. It's a light passion fruit. It is really, really light. It's not in your face. It's not. It's quite a nice passion fruit. It didn't taste that at first, but it's not. It's not a bad one, to be honest with you.
So we
But
got
you
a
still
point,
Kind
so
of
then-
floating around 1
we
kind
got
of here.
we got a 0.5, a 0.7, a 1.8, and a 1.
So we're just gonna go 1 then.
So I think 1's going to be around about the average on those, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll just
Close
go
to it,
1.
yeah. 1 or a little under, but 1. I mean, make it easier for you. And
Right. So we're going 1, Benny,
Yeah.
which makes it 0.3.
0.3.
Yep.
Oh, I might be bet these bottles running a little bit fast.
depending on what these flavors taste like, this natural range, this could be really yummy.
How about that? Look at that. Fucking good with my. Oh,
I'd
is it
say
just
what
flicked
banana
over?
ripe next would be your next
Oh,
major
it were on 0.3. It's just gone to 3.1.
or banana. It's got to be. I think a banana ripe is the one that became the banana.
Look at that. 0.31. Bang on when I dropped it in at 0.3. It's just gone up to 0.31. Gutted. Right.
Because it's
next
not
one.
banana candy. This is the real banana,
No, this is just banana.
which was the originally banana ripe, and they dropped the ripe off it.
Just a banana.
Yeah, it's banana ripe, which is average for ELR is 2.
Now we're going
So-
on there. There's a bit of a background, maybe to try and cream her up a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's more of a. This is gonna be more of a banana creaminess or texture.
Yeah.
At the moment, we've got no massively forward flavour,
Yeah,
though, have we?
0.5. Yeah, well, if you just want the cream and not much of the flavor, that would possibly do it.
Do you know what I mean? So unless you're going to go with rhubarb, because like I say, it's very light on flavour of this at the moment. Rhubarb at 20%. I think rhubarb might be going up 2.5,
Yeah,
0.7
2.5 is
candy
the average.
banana. No, it's
2.5
just
is the
a,
average rhubarb.
apparently it's a ripe to banana.
Yeah, the ripe bananas, which is 2. It's not
So
the
average
candy.
is 2. It's a candy banana. It's not a ripe.
It is candy.
It smells like foam bananas.
Because I almost thought we talked about this in the Noted Crew and Wayne, and
Well,
I thought
I
that
can
the
tell you
ripe
now.
was supposed to be the ripe, the plain banana one's supposed to be the ripe.
We got 1.2 of Simon Adam.
On the smell, if I were getting this, it smells like a little bit like a cross between a banana milkshake and a banana foam banana. That's what I'm getting off of it. Off the smell,
If you're kind of creamy, then I would say it probably is the ripe.
Yeah,
Even a foam banana would be like a creamy.
Yeah, it's got that.
The candy should smell like a runt candy.
I don't know what a runt is, so I ain't got a fucking clue what that is.
Strong, just candy banana flavor.
Well, this tastes like if I put this in an ice cream, you could have it as a really nice banana milkshake, to be fair. Because it's got that banana milkshakey sort of smell. And then them foam bananas, you know them foam bananas you get, Liam?
Yeah.
So we've got 2.5, 0.75, 1.2, 2.
0.5. Mike actually put in first. 1.
0.5, 1. So we're going to do 1.5.
Average being 2.
So we're going to 1.8.
Looks like they want you to drop it down a little bit. What about 1.5? It was probably about
yeah,
average.
that's what I said. 1.5.
Yeah.
Average is 4.
That's for the candy, though. Average is 4 for the candy.
Well, I don't know different, but that's what it smells like.
I'm
Foam banana.
99% sure that the plain banana
Ian,
is right.
Right. So Ian's just put in foam bananas are runts. So our foam bananas are your runts.
Nope. Foam bananas not runts. I've had foam bananas. They're actually like more, you got like soft, right? Like almost like a circus peanut type texture. Runts are hard candies.
Oh, they're not hard, can it? That would kill the mix if you took it up. He's saying Simon is. So what we're going to do then? 1.25 we're going to go away, or 1.5?
Yeah, I'd
Keep
be
it
tempted.
low.
I'd be tempted to keep it low. I'd be tempted to keep it between like, around 0.5, 0.75, just for that accent, just to
0.5.
just to try and
Just add that
up a little bit.
creaminess, like you're saying. Maybe
So
one.
so right, we'll take it out of all that. We're saying 0.5. So we'll go 1.8. 0.8.
0.8?
Yeah.
Okay.
0.8 then.
So you're gonna be wanting a 0.24.
0.24.
And I believe that I'm gonna look at the notes afterwards here for this, but I think that the ripe banana from 101 is also, even though it's ripe, is kind of candied. Like a lot of our bananas.
This is why I said do a 30 mil.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's doing good so far.
I got it on 0.24.
I saw 0.24.
Yeah, it's
I
just
did
flipped
see
to
it.
0.25 now.
Right,
So we
now
got
I don't
the
remember foam
rhubarb.
shrimps.
now for the
Rhubarb
other
natural
wild card.
range.
Yeah, rhubarb. Everyone remember foam shrimps?
With the
Yeah?
average of 2.5.
See, rhubarb will work really well with the citrus,
Mm-hmm.
and it should work quite well with the strawberry.
And the passion fruit, for that matter.
Yeah, I'm not
Passion
too
fruit's
sure.
a good passion fruit, I should
Yeah,
say.
but I'm not too sure how well it would actually play with passion fruit, because passion fruit and rhubarb isn't really a combo.
Well,
I've
what
never
type of
come
passion
across.
fruit is it? Is it a sweeter passion fruit, or is it a?
No, it's not sweet. It's just like a mellow. It's not sweet. It's not really sweet in that passion fruit. And it
Because
wasn't
rhubarb
really
actually
strong.
does do well with sweetener. Shines a
Yeah,
sweetener.
thanks to that, dark side, I've got a foam shrimp flavour.
Shrimp's flavor. Okay.
It's not shrimp as in shrimp. It just looks pink and it's in the shape of a shrimp. Don't know why they call it foam shrimp. Don't know why I ever made it fucking thing like. It's a bit of a weird British thing. Going to be a bit of passion, fruit, citrus, and rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Does it smell good?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I mean, we don't know this rhubarb is the other thing. Do we want
It
to
smell, yes, it's very much like
fresh rhubarb?
yeah, yeah.
Really
a bit
tart.
like a stewed, no, a bit like a stewed
Stewed rhubarb.
stewed
A little
rhubarb.
bit like a compote almost.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a cross between a stewed rhubarb and a candy-ish sort of rhubarb.
It's a fresh rhubarb, but really tart. But
I tell you what it reminds me of. Do you ever remember that Darkstar did that rhubarb, the Chef's Choice rhubarb?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that sort of smell.
Yeah, that Chef's Choice rhubarb was quite a weak one. You had to really push her up if you wanted rhubarb to be that main. You wanted it like 5-6%.
yeah, and this one here is saying average of 2.5, so it's not going to be really. Doesn't seem like it's a super potent one.
Yeah, no, so yeah, it does smell. It definitely is a rhubarby smell.
Yeah, and when a
Smells quite
Yorkshireman tells you that the rhubarb smells nice, you can trust him.
Yes, it's definitely a nice rhubarb. I'd recommend it if you want to like a rhubarb. Don't know what it's going to taste like, but smells lovely. Right, so what we're going at, so average is 2.5.
Oh, raspberry shrimps. Okay.
Average is
Rhubarb at 3.16. There we go.
So average is 4, 3. We've got a 3, we've got a 4.
Martin just wants a little extra piece of pie.
3 looks like it's going with 3.
I think 3 wins.
I think 3 wins, but an average of 2.5 and going against what it's going against in here, that makes sense.
Right, so we're looking at 0.9.
0.9.
Then we just got to figure out what we want the super sweet.
Probably
Benny, you like sweet vapes, so right? Yeah.
What'd you say? 0.9?
Which this would shine with having it up
yeah.
higher than normal. It's got a lot of like things that would like that sweetener. Like pretty much everything in there benefits and sweetener except for maybe the banana.
Oh, I've just gone over on that one.
Well, you got 0.9.
0.9. Not 0.9, I don't think. Did you say 0.9?
Yeah, 0.9. Yeah, that's bang on.
Then. Bang on then, 0.9. Fucking good at this, me. Fucking good. Look at that, 0.9. Right, that's it then.
Super sweet at 20%.
Super sweet. So what we're doing super
sweet.
sweet?
10%. We got a 10% vote there. There we go. You like your stuff 10%, sweet.
Not that. Don't like that sweet.
You said 0. You said 0.5. Craig said 0.75.
Yeah. Anybody else? Super sweet. I think it needs to be sweet. This one. I do think.
I think this one should be at least 1 with this stuff because it'll make your citrus shine. Citrus and your you want to bring that rhubarb up. The rhubarb really thrives off sweetener.
So anybody else? What we're going with?
The only thing that won't benefit
super sweet 0.75, 0.5, 2, 2%. I'm not American. Super sweet.
2%. What do we make? We're making actual commercial liquids now?
1, 0.75, 0.75.
I think it's going to have to be 0.75, isn't it?
Dusty's saying 1. Martin's saying 1.3. 1. So we'll go 0.8. We'll do it in between. So we'll do it 0.8, and then we're satisfying each of them, aren't we?
Yep.
We're just slightly over 7.5, and we're just below the 1.
Okay, right. So 0.24.
0.24.
Then we got to come up with a name. I kind of like Benny's bag, but that's just me.
It's a Yorkshire ting.
I've got it down as Benny's Lucky Dip at the moment.
Look, it's a Yorkshire ting. There we go. 0.24 on the nose.
Right, and now you need your PG, your PG, and your fairies.
Wait a minute.
No, I'll bring it back up then. Right, so what do I need on that then?
Okay, so we're going 70-30, yeah?
Yeah, 70-30, yeah.
Okay, so what were you putting in first, Benny?
Probably a VG.
Okay, so for VG, you want 26.48.
Did they want me to leave
That's
that up while I
funny.
did 26.48 on here?
The calculator is
that-
rounded differently. I have 26.49 on
So
mine.
what's that? VG, with that VG?
That's VG, yeah.
what was that?
26.48.
26.48.
They rounded differently between the two calculators. Interesting. That 0.01% makes a huge difference too. Because we're gonna be super accurate with that. Benny's Jungle Juice. We got some names going out here already.
Yeah, throw some
Benny's
names in.
Bullocks. I like that one, Mike.
26.48, you said, didn't you? Oh, it's 26.54. Well, that do. It's a bit harder with VG to stop it
Yeah,
bang on.
yeah. PG is down as 4.89.
This is going to be hard because all I've got is a big bottle. What was that? 4.89?
4.89. We'll call it 8, shall we?
We might end up at that, yeah.
What episode is this today?
4.6. Will that do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine, because that'll make for the other arrow with the VG.
Yeah.
And then
that'll
for your fairies, then Benny, it's 1.29.
1.29.
It is 70. Hang on, just double check. It is 72 milligram, yeah,
Yeah, hybrid
and
salts.
100% PG.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, 1.29.
It might be PG, it might be VG. It don't really matter. I'm not bothered. We'll change it that much. What do you say? 1.
29.
It'll do. Yeah, 1.3. It'll do.
And I vote Liam gets to choose name. He did the most work here.
Well, I've got it down
Other
as
than Benny.
I've got it down as Benny's lucky dip.
Benny's lucky what?
Dip.
Benny's bung it in. Benny's sucker punch. Bend it like Benny. Benny's 5 randoms.
I think the name that makes Benny chuckle the most is the name that wins.
So what I got? So we've got Jungle Book. Benny's got a brand new bag. Benny's bollocks. Benny's pick and mix. Benny's I quite like Benny's bunged it in. I quite like that actually. Benny's bunged it in by Swamp Thing.
That's made you chuckle. Any others on there?
Benny's 5 round. Bend it like Benny. Benny's sucker. Benny's bender juice. I quite like that. Yeah, Benny's bender juice. That's a good one. So you could do Benny's bung bender juice. Benny the blender.
Is that what you want? Benny's bender juice?
Benny's bung bender juice.
Benny's bung bender juice it is.
It is. Saving it.
Right. I'll go find my idea now. Where's that? There it is.
There's recipe notes, just mixed live. U.K.E-liquid.
Yeah, I know what's sad, Benny.
Show.
Once we figured out what the flavorings were, I haven't mixed with them. I have them. I can
you've got
make
them, all of
this.
them.
I
You've
can
got all of
make
them.
this. This says
You've
I
got
can
that?
make.
You got that Nature's range?
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
There you are. Mixed live on U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show on Benny Vape's channel. Mix at your own peril.
Yeah. See, I said mixed on UKEMAS number 129 from a random grab bag Benny put together.
No, I just had that. Grab bag. And keeping the mix at your own peril, though.
Yeah, mix at your own peril. Have fun.
Right? That that is saved.
Saved. Right, we'll have a quick toot before we go then.
And I'm going to be making it live.
I made mine live. Put it in chat already. That way, there people can mix if they want. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't look like a bad mix as long as those flavors, those two flavors, are okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter if that banana's candied or not. It's really not going to be forward. It's just going to be a nice drink mix, I think.
Please give this recipe flavor.
Look, I'd vape that.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, yeah, okay. I'll let that know.
This is like a nice summertime mix. Benny, did you do that on purpose with the bag?
No,
Run a bunch of summer
honestly,
mixes?
I randomly just picked some. I've got like that Wonder Flavors and all that. I've got.
A Wonder Flavor Citrus 5 drink.
Look, they were just
I
in
like
a
that.
bag like that. I just randomly picked some, put my hand in and picked 2 flavors out. Same as that. I don't know what's in them. Look, I didn't even look at labels.
At least, like, don't say it's great, Benny, if it tastes like crap. Be honest, in case we go off and I'll go off and mix it.
There were just some random ones in bags that I've bought. So I just put my hand in.
That's why I have those other ones, is because I just, a lot of times if I'm buying and I have a strange one I don't have, I throw it in there because I know I'm eventually going to need it for noted.
Yeah, so I just whacked it in.
No, I can make it live.
They're not the best of bottles either. I don't like
I've
them
got,
at
like,
all, to be honest with
3 or 4 orders I still need to put in ELR.
you. Right. Smells quite nice.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a nice little summertime mix.
Right, it's live.
Well, he's not gagging. That's a good start.
Not gagging.
Now, don't go don't. I hope this recipe doesn't mess up the 3 flavors of the month that I've had.
Really curious on this one. I don't know what
Do you know the passion fruit's actually stronger than what you think?
though. That's what it said. It said 1% was the average. It's like, that's
How is it blending together, Benny?
It's very rhubarb forward.
nice.
It tastes a bit like a crisp at more because I think my cotton's fucking bedding in because it's that fuzz. Surprisingly, I'd probably in a tank. I probably will vape this.
Hmm.
You might want to leave it for a day or two.
I think I will do. I think we'll come back to it next week because
Yeah,
it is quite a nice summery flavour. The rhubarb is not in your face, but it's there. The passion fruit, the rhubarb and the passion fruit seem to be the very dominant flavour. And then you're getting a little touch of not getting any citrus. Definitely not getting any of that
Wow.
citrus out of it.
We
no.
buried the citrus drink.
Yeah, there's no. The rhubarb is like the top note. And then you got a little bit of passion fruit and the strawberry and the passion fruit sort of playing off each other. The citrus is gone.
And we even went above average on the citrus.
Yeah, the
But
citrus is definitely
Yeah,
gone
citrus
on it.
drink. It is a. It's
And I'm
not
not
one to
tasting any
stand
banana.
on
I'm
top.
not tasting any banana.
that citrus drink might come into
Oh, that
it
banana
in a
used
day or
awfully
two.
low at 0.8. So it's one just for creaminess.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of thickness, texture.
It's more like working like an EM where it's just kind of rounding it out for you without taking away flavor.
Yeah, I think I'll have to put it in a tank and see what it turns out like.
Hey, Mr. Intense.
Is that pretend Welsh guy?
Hey, Mr. Intense. No, yeah, that doesn't look like a bad mix. I'm just surprised
It's not bad.
Rhubarb and passion fruit forward. That's strange.
It is. I'm not. I'm getting the rhubarb. I'm getting the passion fruit with the rhubarb with the strawberry, but the rhubarb's more dominant than any of them.
Well, we
I
did bump the
just
rhubarb.
hinted to it. I've only got ginger biscuit, the gingerbread man one. That's all I've got for ginger. But no, that's not actually that. I think I'll, yeah, probably end up blasting that, to be honest with you. Quite a nice flavour. The natural flavours are quite sweet, and we put 0.8 sweetness in it.
Oh, that's what that 0.8 will bump those and bring out that
Yeah.
natural sweetness of those.
It's official, and Benny has just confirmed it. His taste buds are dead.
My taste buds are
Taste
dead,
buds
yeah.
are dead.
The rhubarb might mellow in a bit. Yeah, it might do. It might mellow it off. Because like I say, all I'm getting is really, on the inhale, is the rhubarb's in your face.
Yeah, I think by next week's show, it should have settled down to what it'll actually...
it might not last till next week.
Taste like.
Yeah, because that banana might grow too. I believe
I'll leave it a couple of days, and we'll see what it turns out like. Let it settle down. Let it settle down a little bit and mellow a little bit. Because like I say, at the moment, it is your passion fruit and your strawberry and that. I'm not tasting any.
And it's only a 10% mix too, so
yeah,
not like a super high mix.
We'll see what that comes out like. But that were quite fun with that. I quite enjoyed that. We'd have to do that definitely.
And I like the idea that who was it that said in chat of we could do this.
Yeah, once a month, once in a while. Yeah, just put up.
Make Liam mix again.
Yeah, but the thing is,
make me a Liam mix again.
If you just grab an handful of stuff, throw it in a bag, you don't know what you're going to get out. It would only by coincidence, so we've got a drink one there with all fruits. Because I had no idea.
The right side, Liam. Even if you're mixing again, you can be lazy with this one because all you have to do is that whatever's in the bag, you don't have to worry about going hunting anything down.
No, I can show you what. Because I didn't pick I did check that because that's massive fucking jack, so I knew what that was. But the rest of them are just like random. Look, what have we got?
Random 10 mils where you couldn't tell them apart.
Lemonade. Wild strawberry.
What is that one?
Fruit candy. Blackberry.
Might not have been intentional, but this sounds very like a
cream.
summertime
cream.
Bag.
Crispy wafer.
Mix again like we did last summer.
Very berry.
Here's the test, Benny. Would you mix this up in a vodka recipe?
Blue raspberry cotton candy.
Would you mix this in a vodka recipe,
Oh,
Benny?
Yeah. So they were all different. There was some fruits in there, but they're all different. The cream's in there as well. But yeah. Well, there you go. Random mixing. Right, so we have gone over. We've gone 10 minutes over here. Bloody hell.
Good job, chat. That's
Thank you very much for joining in. It is. So we will go around and say goodbyes. We will start with Liam.
Hi, thanks everybody in chat. It's been great as always, and nice to see all the interaction that we see every week. And I wanted you to make Benny suffer a little bit more by picking the really higher percentages, but yeah, the panel wouldn't let me. Right. If you want to follow me on ELR and Vaping Community Calculator, you can do with Sherlock Holmes. And Benny's Bung Bender Juice is now live if you wished to risk your taste buds and mix it yourselves. I will now pass you over to Tim.
Tonight, Golf T Vapes channel in just a few hours for the Foggy Fairway. I'm doing a little mixing more tonight. And then this Saturday, the theme for my show is things that can make you go, because it's going to be something really bizarre or something that surprised you, or you think, or try to do a surprise mix that someone's going to vape and try and mix. And it's like, wow, that's good. Liam, you have a few of those already stored. I know you do, but anyhow, yeah. So that's what I got going on for this this next few days. Other than that, working on my roof. And I will pass you to Benny.
Thank you very much. Do you know, right? Surprisingly, I've tasted worse commercial juices than that.
A lot.
So thank you very much for playing along with us tonight. Thank you very much for all your questions and joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for the Spanish for keeping us safe. Thank you very much for my fellow casters for joining me week in, week out. Well, some of them do. And do go out and check out Tim. Ian, welcome to call you fucking Ian then. Tim. Where'd you get Ian from? Do check out
Because Ian made us all think of that delicious
yeah,
jerky.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Do go
so
out and
good.
check Tim on every DIY mixing show that you can find. Just type DIY liquid mixing. He's on every show. Do go over and join Monkey on Juice. Thank you very much. Oh, don't forget to check out our sponsors, which is Proper Coils. Do use DIY 10 for 10% off. Also go over to flavourcraver.co.uk. Is it .co.uk? I think it is.
.co.uk, yeah.
.co.uk, and check out some of the one shots that they have there. They have 60, we're kind of at 63 or 62, one of them. So you will find something that you do like. So join us again next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Night. Bye.
Night all.